Good morning. Welcome to Christy K Hikes, day 10 on the Benton MacKaye Trail. All right, we started our morning right out of the gate with maneuvering some blowdowns and a good little uphill climb. So we got some good cardio this morning. So we're going to be dropping down a little, and we are heading to Thunder Rock Campground. That's about 9.8 miles. And we're going to be meeting our shuttle driver there. So let's keep hiking and see if we can find some views. All right, I'm just walking back from the Dollar General. I went to pick up a few days worth of stuff. I just need 4 days. Some food, just some snacks and stuff for the trail. And then I'm gonna go back over to my room. I did some laundry because there's no laundry where I'm at. I had originally reserved a room at the Mallard Inn, and my shuttle driver pulled me up there, and the place just really looks abandoned. And it's where you have to check yourself in by calling a number. There wasn't a soul around. Just kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies, and I decided against that. So she brought me across the street to this other place, which is nice. My room's nice. So I had to do bathtub laundry. It's all right. Just trying to get it dried out. All right, I'm going in. Well, hello, welcome to the end of day 10. So we are ready to talk some crap about today's trail. So for C, that is challenge. And I'm going to say my biggest challenge today was the trail. The trail. There are a lot of blowdowns on the trail. It is overgrown. Now, listen, I'm not saying anything about anyone who maintains those trails or Forest Service. I don't know who does that, but I would say probably by the type of weather they have and the weather they've had in the past year, they're probably overrun. So I'm not saying anything about how that trail is being maintained. I'm just saying that it was overgrown. You could lose yourself on the trail. And a lot of blowdowns that you're just having to try to crawl through and stepping on branches. And I'm glad I wear pants and have long sleeves, because I would have tore my legs up and my arms today just getting through some of that stuff. So anyway, that was a challenge. It wasn't the worst thing, and then, then there's ticks. And in fact, whenever I was doing my laundry in the tub, there was a gosh darn tick come crawling off of one of my pieces of clothing. I'm like, what the heck? I transported this dadgum tick from the forest into this motel. So anyway, I haven't found any ticks on myself. I did permethrin my clothes before I left. I hope that's a good sign. I can only check the front and side of me. I can't see the back of me, so I don't know if I have any ticks or not. But I don't think I do. I don't know. All right, that's enough some of that challenge. And then my reward was today. The trail wasn't hard. It was a big climb at first, but the rest of it was pretty much straight away and downhill. And I had to do like a 3-mile road walk on an old Forest Service road, and it was pretty much all downhill. It's very rewarding. Sometimes it's nice just to walk on some, not straight down, but like kind of just some gentle down. That's kind of nice. So that was rewarding. And A is for appreciate, and I appreciate my shuttle driver driving me across the road over here, the freeway, to get to a different motel, because the other one looked abandoned. I'd already said that. So I do appreciate her. Thank you, Mary. And yes, I did get to meet Mary, the one who's been coordinating all of my shuttles, that owns the shuttle service that I had put in a link into my last, or the information into one of my last videos. I got to meet her. She's so nice. I love whenever, you talk to people on the phone and then you get to meet them. So yeah, she was very kind and very informative. So yeah, I appreciate her. And then P is for people, and I mean lack of. So on the Benton MacKaye Trail, there's not very many people. When I first started off at Amicalola, I saw 2 people. And then when I turned off onto the Benton MacKaye Trail, I didn't see anybody for a day. And then I did run into like a man and his son. I saw some people at the falls, because that's common to park and go see the falls. But on the trail, I saw a man and a son up to the Toccoa River Bridge. And then after that, not another soul have I seen until yesterday. I ran across 2 guys that were hiking the opposite direction of me, and they were just section hiking. So, yeah, there's not very many people, and that's all right. Solitude is great. It's good for me to walk up and down the trail, and I'm not out here to visit. But, yeah, there's not very many people. That may be why the trail is just not beat down. So, anyway, yeah, well, that is the end of our day. It was a good day. I got to town. I got to eat. I got to get my stuff at the Dollar General. And I'm fixing to go to bed, and my shuttle will pick me up tomorrow and take me back, and I'll start again. And I only have to walk 3.25 days to get to Tellico Plains. And the reason why I'm so quickly going back into town is so I can pick up my phone. Hip hooray! I'm going to get my phone. And I will also, I think I'm going to permethrin my clothes again, because I know that stuff's supposed to last, but with all the rain and stuff, I wonder, about that. And I'm hoping I'm going to find a decent cup of coffee. And what else am I going to be doing? That's it. Phone, coffee, permethrin my clothes, and then I'll be back on trail. Oh, and the number one reason why, too, is I wanted to go to the Tellico Plains is because I do not want to be carrying a whole bunch of food. I'm not going to be carrying 6 or 7 days worth of food if I don't have to. So, yeah, that stuff's heavy. But anyway, I'm having a great time, and I'm glad to be here. And I'm hoping there's not going to be any rain for a few days. So, all right, I'll stop talking. You can tell I have not got to talk to people, and here I am talking to you. And I'm taking up your evening talking.